Parks and Rec is forever. Amy Poehler. Nick Offerman's reunion leaves sitcom fans in stitches at Oscars. Duke Silver/Ron Swanson. Is that you? A familiar voice boomed over the Dolby Theater in Los Angeles on Sunday. Nick Offerman took over the Oscars announcer role from last year's David Alan Grier, possibly best known for his beloved sitcom standout character Ron Swanson on Parks and Recreation, and now The Last of Us. Offerman's voice of God was easily and almost instantly recognized by TV audiences. Although fans were initially left guessing, host Conan O'Brien ultimately confirmed on the scene that it was, in fact, Offerman's voice sounding over him. After a brief, hilarious tug-of-war between the comics, Conan gave the other a shout-out. "I thought I was imagining things by hearing Nick Offerman voice at the Oscars, but no, I'm correct. I recognize Ron Swanson voice anywhere." An ex-user gushed over the teeny-tiny Parks and Rec moment come alive on the big stage. Nick Offerman plays with Parks and Recreation co-star Amy Poehler's name at the Oscars. Things escalated on the hilarity quotient as Offerman had some fun by mispronouncing Amy Poehler's name during the 97th Academy Awards as he introduced the next line of presenters. Amy Poehler, he wondered, as if the name was all strange and new to him. Ardent lovers of the early 2000s show recalled that Offerman's play was quite typical of his unforgettable grumpy character. "When people get too chummy with me, I like to call them by the wrong name to let them know I don't really care about them," Ron Swanson once said on an episode of Parks and Rec. The New World. Poehler may be the voice of joy in Inside Out too, but to OG sitcom fans, she will always be the overzealous Leslie Knope, Swanson's very best friend regardless of whether he chooses to accept it or not. Taking fans back to Pawnee, the former Parks and Recreation co-stars made the most of the mini-reunion at the 2025 Oscars. Parks and Rec fans bawl over the reunion of sorts. "My Parks and Rec heart is booming." This Nick Offerman voice over talking ABT Amy Poehler. A fan got emotional on X, formerly Twitter. Nick Offerman mispronouncing Amy Poehler's name. Loudly crying face, 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 bestest of friends, loudly crying face, 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 wrote another, with loads of crying emojis. Nick Offerman mispronouncing Amy Poehler's name. "Oh, that's my Parks and Recreation family forever," tweeted a third user. The Inside Out 2 star came out on stage to present the nominees for Best Original Screenplay. "I believe it was William Shakespeare who said, 'Writing is a bitch,' Poehler she took a swing," which was eventually a big hit at the show and online. The SNL headliner and her new boyfriend, Joel Lovett, made their red carpet at the 2025 Oscars on Sunday night.